Hello, you're watching Sightline. Today's our guest is Ms. Namuujin Sereejav, the curator at Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub. So, Namuujin, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, you are the curator at the Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub, which is a part of the Global Shapers community, the network of thousands of young people in the world. So, for our audience, could you please tell us what this huge community focuses on, and also how was it founded in the first place?
Thank you for that question. The founder and the executive chairman for World Economic Forum, Professor Klaus Schwab, founded the Global Shapers community in 2011 to empower young people to take an active role in global discussions. And the community itself believes that young people are the central point to solution building, policy making, and long-lasting change.
Mm-hmm. So, could you tell us more about the structure of the community? So, how do you become a global shaper if you want to become one? And also, what work is done by each of the 448 city-based hubs all over the world?
The Global Shapers community is a network of young people under the age of 30. We just changed our guidelines in 2019. It used to be from 20 years old to 33, but due to our new guidelines from Global Shapers headquarters, it's from 18 years old to 30 now. And as you said, we have 448 hubs around the world in 150 countries. And each of the hubs, they have their own guidelines and they focus on their local, regional, and global challenges.
Mm-hmm. So, about the Global Shapers community at Ulaanbaatar Hub, what is the guidelines and also projects you're working?
The Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub was founded in 2012 under the values of passion, cooperation, service, integrity, and commitment. One of our most successful projects are You Be Safe, which is an awareness campaign for road safety, especially for child road safety. We have Young Sustainable Development Leaders Program, which is also an awareness campaign for development sustainable goals for youth in Ulaanbaatar. And we have a Young Professionals Group, which became a joint project for World Economic Forum, Young Global Leaders, and Global Shapers. This program is actually designed to collaborate experts in Mongolia in different industries, mm-hmm. and it's a mentorship program that has become a joint project for World Economic Forum, Young Global Leaders, and Global Shapers. This program is actually designed for experts in Mongolia. It's a mentorship program where we collect 12 experts and 12 different individuals, and throughout the year they collaborate and work together on their goals and ultimately in succeeding in their career.
Mm-hmm. So there were 12 mentors, and how
Yes.
many mentees were there?
12. But it varies also. Last year we had 12 mentors and 14 mentees because two of our mentors, they were able to take on board 2 mentees each.
Mm-hmm. So the globally, since the establishment in 2011 by the founder and executive chair of the World Economic Forum, what has the Global Shapers community achieved? What would you say?
The Global Shapers community, I think we live in an era with the largest youth population in history, mm-hmm. Which is an unprecedented opportunity for us to be part of the change in the world. And as our generation, I think we inherited enormous amount of global challenges, but it's also an opportunity for us to be part of the youth-led solutions.
Mm-hmm. So, as you say that the members are only from 18 to 30 years old. So what's the importance of encouraging young people to take an active role in shaping the future and being actively involved in the decision making? So what advantages does it give to the society?
I think it's very important for youth to be able to vocalize and be actively part of solutions and in change making, whether or not it's small or big. That's why the Global Shapers community hosts its projects on local, regional, and global levels. We have had our first cross-hub collaborations with Luxembourg Hub, where the Luxembourg Hub collected in-kind donations from the Luxembourg city, such as clothes or blankets, and we were able to distribute them in the most vulnerable homes in Mongolia, mostly households who are single parents or who have more than 4 children.
So you said that you have got this cross-hub corporations, and you are the curator of the Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub, which means you are the leader of the hub in Ulaanbaatar. So what else do the curators all around the world do to work together in order to tackle bigger, more global issues?
As for the curator, each year we change curators. We have curatorial elections in spring, so it gives every single member an opportunity to lead the community itself. And as of now, all of the curators, each year we have groups, and we have sessions led by Global Shapers Community Headquarters that give us trainings how to tackle and take care and lead our community.
So you've worked on, we've talked about the projects that you've worked on. So in order to select an issue that you're going to come up with solutions, how do you decide what issue you would choose?
That's actually a really great question, because we've had many different types of projects. We've had Mongol Gear Media Excellence Fellowship Program, as I mentioned before, the YPG, YSTL, UB Safe. We have Global Dignity Day. We're also part of Blood for All initiative, which is a worldwide initiative. And last year, during the pandemics, we had Ear Reliever project, where we created a 3D printed ear reliever device that connects the 2 strings of the mask. And the objective of this project was to help in any way possible for the frontline workers during the pandemic, because in the healthcare sector, doctors would stand all day with their full suits on, and their ears would get irritated. It would get bruised, and we manufactured over 1,500 ear reliever devices, and we donated them to top 10 major hospitals in Ulaanbaatar city.
So how many shapers are there in the Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub?
Currently active shapers for 2021, we have 22, but we just finalized our recruitment, so hopefully there will be more of us. And counting our alumni, our pool is over 60 members.
So when you recruit new members, what requirements, what qualifications do you seek for the applicants?
It's actually quite simple. We look for passion for volunteer work or for the community, and we ask for a 2-minute video explaining what kind of projects you would like to do to tackle current issues that we have in our community.
So you've just closed the applications for the new recruiters. So how many global shapers are you going to recruit this year?
I actually can't say for sure, because each year it varies. We receive applications and we review them as a hub, and each year there's a different criteria. So the numbers vary, but usually at least 3 members and maximum 7-8 members per year.
So the hub, how many times per week do you organize an official meeting, or like how many hours does one shaper have to work for the community?
We have bi-weekly meetings, and we have 1 monthly social meetings, and depending on the projects, we meet once or twice a week. But due to the pandemic, most of our meetings have become online. And also, we've been actually able to lead our projects from distance as well.
So, since you became the global shaper, what would you say you have learned from the experience, from the community?
I became a shaper in 2016, and it's been really, really great being able being able and also being part of a community that works together on different types of projects, that's always near to my heart and near to our own community. And because it's a youth-led organization, I think I can say that the Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub is now one of the most impactful, active, and reputable volunteer organizations in Mongolia.
So what would you say was the reason that you were named as one of the most active, well-governed hubs around the world?
I think there are many different hubs that are very well governed, but also for Ulaanbaatar Hub, because our community is actually quite small, we are able to become really good friends and cooperate together. And our members here in Ulaanbaatar, they come from many different backgrounds.
So the Global Shaper Ulaanbaatar Hub was founded in 2012, and you become the Global Shaper in 2016. So since the establishment of the hub, what kind of organizations did you work with, have you worked with, in order to carry out your projects?
We collaborate with different types of organizations depending on our projects and initiatives. In the past, we've collaborated with ADB, Oyutolgar, and also we collaborated with organizations as a support organization. For example, on Young Sustainable Development Leaders program, we've also collaborated with UNDP. And in 2017, the Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub received a certificate of appreciation from United Nations resident coordinator at that time for an outstanding promotion for sustainable development goals.
What specific sustainable development goals did you focus on throughout your project?
For the Young Sustainable Development Leaders program, it's an awareness building project where we mentor students and raise awareness for the sustainable development goals in Ulaanbaatar.
So all of the sustainable development goals,
yes,
you raised.
And through raising awareness, we asked for our mentees to initiate projects that concerned the goals.
So can there be more than one hub in one city? So would you say that if anyone would like to open a hub in Ulaanbaatar, like how many shapers would you have at the least?
There are cities that have two hubs. For example, Washington, D.C., Shanghai, they have Hub 1 and Hub 2. It all depends. For Shanghai Hub 1, there are more local-based members, and for Shanghai Hub 2, they have more international-based hub. So I think it differs on each city and each hub. In Ulaanbaatar Hub, you can definitely open another hub, but I think as of now, we haven't reached our limit for members. So I wouldn't see the need unless they want to found a specific hub in a specific different direction than there is now.
The curators of the hub in Mongolia is elected each spring.
Yes.
So you've started your term this spring. So what is your plan? What is your goal to achieve till the next spring?
Yes, we do host our elections in spring, but we start our terms in summer, and we elect a curator and a vice curator. For this year, I think due to COVID-19 and the pandemic, I think every single person and every organization has suffered to some point. And just before the pandemic, we have started a new initiative on mental health, and we've been talking to other hubs on collaborations and exchanging ideas, and we really look forward to keep that going aside on our ongoing projects and hopefully new project pitches with our new recruitment as well.
So Namuujin, thank you very much. I really appreciate that you've come to our studio and talked about this wonderful community, and I wish lots of luck on behalf of our television to the Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar Hub.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
You've watched Sightline. Today we had Ms. Namuujin Sereejav, the curator at Global Shapers Ulaanbaatar. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.